Welcome to the newsroom. I am Simisola Adigun. The president of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, ASU, Emmanuel Osodeke, has said that the union will soon call off its 8-month-old strike. Osodeke said this at a meeting with the leadership of the House of Representatives on Monday in Abuja. He further hoped that the intervention by the leadership of the House will be the final step for the sake of the students, adding that ASU's struggle was for the educational and university system in the country. Operatives of the Nigerian Navy in Delta State on Monday have destroyed an illegal oil bunkering vessel arrested with stolen crude oil aboard Niger Delta creeks. The operatives of the newly contracted private oil pipeline surveillance team, Tantita Security Services, arrested the vessel alongside its 7-member crew on October 6 on the creeks of Escravos, while crude oil was being loaded illegally into the ship. About 600 to 650 cubic meters of illegally lifted crude oil in 5 compartments was said to be on board the vessel as of the time of the arrest. The Northeast Joint Task Force, Damaturu Yobe State, has handed 96 parcels of cannabis sativa worth 4.9 million naira to the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency. The sector commander, Major General Koko Isoni, said the substances were seized on October 7 by troops of the 159 Battalion in Gaidam local government area of the state. On his part, the Deputy State Commandant, Oga Peter, appreciated the synergy between the security agencies in the state. A High Court judge has imposed a temporary ban on the Hong Kong government, invalidating more than 20,000 COVID-19 vaccination exemption certificates. The certificates were issued by 7 doctors who allegedly produced fraudulent documents as the pandemic raged. Tuesday's interim ruling means the exemption documents that were to be annulled on Wednesday will remain effective until the court determines whether health authorities indeed have the power to do so. The scheduled completion of the Nigerian Liquefied Natural Gas Train 7 project may be stalled following the lingering labor dispute between members of the National Association of Plant Operators and the management of Daewoo E&C Nigeria Limited. Following the dispute, the management of Daewoo Engineering and Construction Nigeria Limited has ordered its workers to vacate all work locations under its purview, as it can no longer guarantee the safety of both personnel and equipment. Iran has condemned the decision by Britain to impose sanctions on its morality police after the death of Mahsa Amini in the custody of the unit sparked protests across the Islamic Republic. In a statement on Monday, Britain said it was slamming sanctions on the morality police in its entirety, as well as Iran's police commander and the head of the Basij militia linked to the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps. In response, Iran said it had summoned the British ambassador to Tehran later the same day and described as baseless the newly imposed sanctions. In sports, Liverpool has been dealt another blow as Colombia forward Luis Diaz is set to miss the World Cup after being ruled out until December with a knee injury, according to reports on Monday. Diaz suffered the injury during the first half of Liverpool's 3-2 defeat at Arsenal in the Premier League on Sunday and left the Emirates Stadium on crutches with his knee in a brace. The 25-year-old will miss at least 10 matches for Jurgen Klopp's struggling side, who are 14 points behind Premier League leaders Arsenal. That's it on the newsroom at this time. Thank you for watching. I am Simisola Adigun. Bye.